Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Muami, and as I promised, I will be making a proper 3D game development tutorial on Unity. So this is the first tutorial of the series, making your first game in Unity 3D with C Sharp. So in this first tutorial I will be showing you how you can set up the Unity and create a new project and start your project. So first open up your Unity. So I have my Unity version 5.0, and you'll see a screen like this and version 5.0. And so just click a new project and name it what you want. Just make it tutorial, and you can also browse it from here. And I have already created a folder for it, so let me just okay, here you go. So now you can choose whether it's a 2D project or a 3D. I'll just select 3D, and you can also choose some assets packages that are available to use. So let's just create a project. So you will see the Unity is processing all those files. So here you go. So this is Unity 5.0. So now okay, so here you see this simple diagram of what type of game we will be making. So you see these black lines are the walls of the game, and this blue guy is our player, and these green dots will be our pickup points that will and be in our score. Now the game is like, if the player hits these green guys, he will get a score of +1. So if he collects all these all these green dots, and he will win the game, and that's it. So let's get started. So first we will be creating a floor for the game. For that you can just go to game object and 3D object and plane, and you can see here it is. And now we can scale it to 2 into 2. Oh, I just accidentally pressed a button. We can set the X and Z to 2, and now to create a wall we can use a 3D cube and just change its axis to 20, and now press V on your keyboard, and you will see this pivot will align itself to the corners of the cube, and just move your cursor to this corner of the cube and hold and drag it to the corner of the plane. So you will see it will align itself exactly to the corner of the plane. So now you can duplicate it by pressing Ctrl+D, and you can move it to the other corner of the plane. And now let's just rename these objects and make everything clear. You can just name it floor, and this wall, and wall 1, and now you can duplicate, now you can rotate it, make another duplicate of this and rotate its y-axis to 90, and again press V and drag it to this corner, and again duplicate this one and bring it to the other corner and align it exactly to the plane. So now we have its boundaries, and the next thing we're gonna do is add some of these some of the walls like you see here. So for that we're also gonna use some of the walls here and then just scale them down and align them like you see here. So select one of the wall and duplicate it and just drag it. You can just scale it down to maybe 10 and you can drag it to this, drag it here, and maybe that's so I'm just gonna speed this up, and you won't be seeing all this slow aligning of the cube and all this. So here is a simple maze for the games, and now let's just add some colors to this, to the walls and the floors. And so for that you can first create a new folder, name it materials, and just create a few materials here, name it floor, change its color to something brown, maybe something brown, and now let's just drag it on the floor in the scene, or you can also drag it here on the object in the hierarchy, and you can just apply it from there. So let's create a material for the wall and name it wall, change its color to something maybe sky blue. Now you can select all these walls and just simply drag this material in the inspector, and it will apply to all of these selected objects. So now we have a simple maze ready. We can now so let's create a player. You can use a sphere for that, and let's just move it up a little bit, and you see if you press F on your keyboard, you will see the camera will focus on the subject. So this is a player, you can just name it player, and let's apply a new material to it and change its color to red and apply it. Okay, so in the next tutorial we will be in the next part we will be focusing on the programming of this game, and that's it for this part 1, and see you in part 2.